Everyone, there was a time that I remember back in the days of my youth. I had a rock band. We called ourselves the Oak Cliff Beats. We played in Oak Cliff, Texas, and I was in the 8th grade at W.E. Griner Junior High in Oak Cliff, Texas, back in the 60s. And I met a girl, can't remember her name, but she was absolutely gorgeous. And we really liked each other, and I was hoping that I could possibly, have a future with that young lady. And she liked me a lot. She liked me, my British accent and everything. We got along real good. Back then it was very thick. I had been raised the English way. My mother, she taught me a lot about England and Scotland, and I have a lot of, I'm a Brit-Scot American. And I'm proud of my English heritage and my Scottish heritage, always have been. But he wrote, that young lady, they had her helping out in the office, and she pulled my school record one day. She wanted to look at it. Oh boy, she was mad. She came to me and she towed me off in the hall. I always carried the books, to the class, and then I would run like everything. I'd hightail it to make it to my room before the bell rang, because the bell rang, you couldn't come in the door. You had to stand in the hall and wait for the principal to come along and say, "Why are you out here in this hall, young fellow?" And then you'd have to go to the office. I think it was like you got 2 licks with a paddle that had holes drilled in it. They were pretty hard licks too, so it wasn't something that anyone looked forward to having happen, and because it was corporal punishment, Well, he wrote, back in those days, they meant business about obedience. But he wrote, she told me, she said, "I looked at the school record, and you have not been born in England, so therefore you are a fake, you are a phony, and you are a fraud." Well, I never shall forget that. It really hurt my feelings real badly. But that I encountered that for years. And one day my brother was talking to me, and he told me, quit saying chance, and quit saying, you need to get with people and adapt. Don't talk like that. Talk more like they do in Texas. So that's what I've been working on, steadily for years. But at times it comes back, especially when we have real cold weather. It seems like it just, boom, it's right there. But that's the way it is. People are very judgmental, and that's just the way it is. If you're proud of your heritage, you're not allowed to celebrate it. If you do, you're a fraud, or you're a fake, or you're a phony, unless you're a minority. Now, if you're a Mexican from Mexico, if you're a black with their heritage, well, it's something you can be proud of. But if you have British and Scottish heritage, you, sir, madam, are a fraud. Do you see what I'm saying, people? Kind of an unfair situation, wouldn't you say? Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory. You have a good day.